Good morning, everyone. We are about to hike to Iceberg Glacier, or Iceberg Lake, forget which. Anyways, we're gonna call it one or the other. Apologies for all the times we mispronounced our destination yesterday. We have figured out it's Grinnell Glacier, which is a lot easier to say than Grinnell Glacier and everything else that I called it. Today's hike is about 4.8 miles is what the map says. It's a little less elevation gain and loss than the last hike, but it's still a very similar elevation. So I think it just means there's less ups and downs on the trail. But we're excited of what we're gonna see, and definitely a little bit sore from yesterday, but
Power through.
we're gonna power through. And got my ankle taped up. Lisa's got her knee braces on. We got walking sticks yesterday that say Glacier National Park, so we are now those people. But hey, rock what you got, right? So yesterday while hiking, I tore my heel open going up the hill. There must have been slippage with my sock. So I did some Googling last night on how to best tape up or help that recover, and they said to suggest doing 10-inch strips of tape where the chafing is happening that's causing it. So I'm gonna try to show you here what I did. Just wrap some tape I had from a first aid kit, and then I'm just gonna wear long socks today. I was wearing, they're nice socks, they're a good brand, but they're ankle socks, and I think it just allowed my ankle to move all around and chafe. So today we're going to Iceberg Lake, and hopefully my ankle doesn't hurt too bad. Well, we just made it to Ptarmigan Falls. We're about halfway to Iceberg Lake, and the waterfall is pretty cool. The trails so far have been very wooded, which has been a cool experience. The trails yesterday were pretty much all mountain views the whole way, and we've had squirrels dropping pine cones on us. It's been a good time. Well, we made it to the top of Iceberg Lake, or made it to Iceberg Lake. The hike was pretty easy in comparison to Grinnell Glacier.
There's a little bit less to see on the walk, but it was definitely a little bit more of flat terrain.
It was less to see. I think we did the hike in about 2 hours, and it was about 5 miles, 1,800 feet of elevation gain. But just it was a slow, steady gain the entire time, so you didn't feel these, steep parts and then a flat part and then a steep part, or go down then go up. It was pretty just steady, nice and slow up. They just opened the park, or the
This
trail 2 days ago. No, yesterday. They opened it yesterday. They had it shut down due to bear activity. So there was signs on the trail, or I guess additional signs saying watch out, for the bear activity. But we
Zach
didn't
was
see.
all too happy to take this trail.
Yeah, I was pretty excited, but we didn't see any bears. Didn't see any animals at all besides birds and squirrels.
Well, we still have to go down.
The view is cool. We see a loon out here swimming around. And then right on the other side of this ledge here is Grinnell Glacier Lake. So if we were to hop right over the other side, that's where we were yesterday.
Just a small hop.
How would you rate this hike?
Yesterday's was 10 out of 10. This one, probably 8 out of 10.
I guess I should have guessed at the same time, but I'd say that I was thinking the same numbers. Like, this is cool.
Oh, really?
It was worth it. Enjoyed it. A lot less strenuous. I think it was a great second hike after how tired we were yesterday after Grinnell Glacier. But yeah, we're having a good time. Eating our peanut butter jelly sandwiches with our Keweenaw kitchen jam. Hiked it all the way up here. We're out here getting ready to leave Iceberg Lake. And there's a moose out.
I changed my rating. It's 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Got a bull moose no more than 40 yards away. So cool.
Is that your bear noise?
No bell required.
We need one of those.
Have a good hike.
You too.
That was a joke. We don't need one of those.
All right, everyone. So we've gotten pretty bored now walking down the trail, and our hiking sticks turned into swords. Yeah. Oh, oops. Sorry.
I actually hit them.
Oh, don't. Is it dented?
Yeah, you scratched it right there.
I'm sorry. All of this hiking down the hill is pretty crazy because you hit so many different, I keep using the word biomes, but I'm probably using that too much, but you get so many different types of views. Like, we're just walking through thick pines and waterfalls, and now we're into these, like, I think these are all huckleberry plants, but berry plants, you know, on a hillside where you can see up the hill and down all the valley, and you get so many different views all on a couple hour hike. It's crazy. My favorite view is following this person though. You. All right, we are fresh down the Iceberg Lake trail. I had to read the sign to make sure I called it the right thing again. What would you say?
It was good. It's worth it. I feel like I'm well worked out.
Yeah. We thought we might go to Ptarmigan Pass when we hit the fork on our way back. And we almost did. We started up the trail and then turned back around, and it's a good thing we did because our feet are both very tired. But we saw a moose. We heard of a grizzly bear up on the cliff about 200 yards
Yeah.
up. We didn't see
It was
that
after we'd already gone by.
after we'd gone by. All in all, good hike. We still think we got some juice left in the tanks. We're probably going to hike around Swift Current Lake and check out the hotel over there. The moose was like 20-30 yards away. I'll show you the video of that. That was super cool. Yeah. Would you recommend people to hike Iceberg Lake?
I think so.
It was easier than Grinnell Glacier. So
Yes, it was an easier hike.
I would do Grinnell Glacier first because I think doing a hard hike first is better than doing it last. But yeah, it was a good hike. Well, Lisa's foot had the same problem today that mine had yesterday. I'll show you what this looks like. So it's skinned off pretty bad. So we're gonna work here on putting some cleaner on it and then try to pull that flap of skin back over and then let it just kind of air out. They say letting these just air out is good. And then we have one more hike tomorrow. So I taped my ankle, which really helped today. We'll tape her ankles tomorrow as well before we go on the hike. And then we'll have all of our ride home to, you know, let our ankles heal. So Lisa's a real trooper here. We just hit it with antiseptic and then used hand sanitizer first, and then I kind of pulled the skin back up over. And the best thing to do is just let it sit to the air. So she's gonna wear my flip-flops and I'll just let it air out. And then hopefully it'll be good to put a bandage on tomorrow for our hike. We can see a grizzly bear up here. I'm seeing if I can get it into get the view in here. Oh. So we went on our long hike today and we went back into town to St. Mary and didn't really want to just hang out there, so we decided to go into the Sun Road. So we went up to Logan Pass and started headed back down a little bit towards the west side, and we picked up some huckleberry brats. There's something else in there too, I forget what, but huckleberry brats. So figured since we're in Glacier, we better eat some huckleberry brats. So we got those cooking up on the Blackstone right now, and we'll let you know how they taste in a little bit. Struggling with the tongs here a little bit. There we go. All right, looks like the brats are done, so time to give them a try. Tink. Ooh, it's a little hot. I'm gonna have to let that rest. I don't think it's that entertaining to watch us eat food anyways, so they were good. We have cherry brats back in Wisconsin that we get from a meat market in Crivets area, which is north of Green Bay. Anyways, we thought the cherry brats were better, but it was fun to try the huckleberry brats.
I think just huckleberries wasn't not used to it, so maybe that's it.
Yeah.
But I think I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Not bad, but interesting.
It kind of looked like deer poopies, but we ate them anyways. Until next time.